What's going on? So, like a while back, I saw this movie X. The movie was directed by Ty West. When I saw the movie, I was instantly blown away, and I just loved the way the movie looked. I liked the actors. I liked the way the characters interacted with each other. So that what kind of sent me down this little rabbit hole of Ty West movies. So I decided to go back and see what his earlier movies were like. That's when I stumbled across this movie called The House of the Devil. So this movie was kind of set in the 80s, and that's one of the one things I liked about Ty West, his style, is when he shoots a movie in a certain time or a certain era, that movie looks like it's from that era. Like, not like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake, because that movie was kind of set in the 70s, but it really didn't look like a true movie from the 70s. Um, X looked like it was a movie from the late 60s, early 70s, right? It had that grainy feel, and it looked similar to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I wouldn't say it's like dead on, spot on as far as like cinematography goes, but I mean, it looked damn near close. So this movie, The House of the Devil, is about this girl Samantha. She's like a young college student, and she's looking for an apartment. She's tired of living in the dorms. Her dorm life, situation isn't quite ideal. So she's just trying to find a way to come up with some money so she can get her own place. This movie takes place in the 80s, and it has that 80s feel to it. So without further ado, let's get into this review of The House of the Devil. So the movie starts off with Samantha checking out a place to stay. Her current living situation in the dorms isn't ideal, with her roommate constantly getting busy. I mean, I remember those days in college with the sock on the door, but my roommate didn't have a girl in the room. He just had the sock on the door because he had a new movie he wanted to watch, and he needed some alone time. Samantha's talking to the landlord, and the landlord's pretty cool with her. She basically waives the deposit and says, I just need you to come up with the first month rent. They really didn't tell you how much the first month rent was because, like, I mean, it's the 80s, so I don't know how much rent was back in the day. She gives her until Monday to come up with this money. So she goes to her campus and she looks on the job board. She sees a job for a babysitting gig. I don't know how much babysitters are making, but I mean, I guess it's something. So she takes a number from the job board from the babysitting gig, and she gives it a call on the payphone. Payphones, remember payphones? Feel me? That's what it was back in the day. You had to either use a landline or payphone, whatever. So she used the phone on campus, calls the number, nobody answers. She leaves a message and she hangs up. So as she's walking away, the phone rings back. For y'all young people, back in the day, you can call a payphone back. The payphone calls back, she picks up, she speaks to the person that she called originally. And this person was saying that they were looking for a babysitter for the night. They had some big plans or whatever like that, and to meet up with her at this location on campus. So she goes to that location. That person never shows up. So she just thinks it's like, okay, it's a scam or whatever. So she doesn't think nothing of it. She goes back to her dorm room. So later on, she meets up with her friend Megan. Now I love Megan because Megan's like a real one. It's like Megan gives you real advice. She's like a good friend. They meet at this little pizza joint. Samantha's just stressed out trying to figure out how she's gonna come up with this money. So they get done talking there. She goes back to her dorm. Her roommate's knocked out. Her roommate wakes up and was like, oh, you had a message. So she starts to leave a voicemail, and the person picks up, and they're talking about they're urgently looking for somebody to babysit, and they need somebody tonight, and can she come do it? So she agrees to do it. They really didn't discuss the money, but she agrees to do it. She meets up with them. So the real one, Megan, decides that she's going to help her. She's going to take her to and drop her off. So Megan, like, she in the car, she lays down the ground rules. She's like, hey, if these people weird, we out. And that's the one thing I like about how Ty West directs and he writes his characters. He kind of makes them like real people, like in a real situation. If we about to go somewhere possibly sketchy in the middle of nowhere, because we going off campus, you might not even be from that town. You just trying to find a spot, to live. You might not know the area. But anyway, Megan was like, cool, I'll take you. Anything goes down crazy, we out. So she drives her there. They get there. This old man answers the door, and they both go in, and the old man's like looking like, why both of y'all up in here? I only have money for one person. He's like, oh, it's cool. She just dropping me off. But she was willing to stay. Like, Megan was like, I'll even stay with you. I'm like, that's what's up. She's like, I'll even stay with you, make sure everything's cool. So Megan is waiting in another room. He ends up saying, okay, it ain't a kid that you babysit and you kind of watching over my mother. That was the first red flag. So I'm in here like, you talking about your mother, can I see her please? Because you ain't gonna have this. First of all, we in this kind of big house and it look kind of dark a little bit. We need to turn some more lights on. You already look kind of creepy, and then your wife come down and talk to me. She looked kind of creepy. I need to see grandma. I need to see mama. So she negotiated. He was willing to pay her like $200, and then it goes up to $300, and then she's like, I'll do it for $400. And I guess $400 was how much her rent was, because I would have covered everything. So she should have been good. How you gonna come up with the rent after this gig? But anyway, that's a problem for another month. They finally negotiated $400. She tells Megan, all right, I'm gonna stay. He gonna pay me $400. It's enough money for the rent and everything and more. So it must have been less than $400. Megan's like, I told you the minute it got weird up in here, we gotta go. She's like, I know what you mean, but I'm gonna have this money and we gonna be good. She's like, all right, cool, I'll be back. She's like, it's only for 4 hours. She's like, cool, I'll be back in 4 hours. Just call me and I'm gonna come pick you up. She gets all settled in. Megan leaves. She gets all settled in. They didn't even introduce the mom to Samantha. Come on. They didn't even introduce the mom. I need to see what the mom looked like. Where is she at? They didn't even introduce the mom or nothing. She's like, oh, you don't have to worry about her. You just basically gotta be here just in case something happens. And it's only gonna be like 4 hours. I don't care if it's 4 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Let me see her. Like, come on. Anyway, so they leave and she's just chilling in the house by herself. She's just bored watching TV for a little bit. Actually, Mr. Allman gave her some money to get pizza too on top of the $400. So where they getting that money from? But she takes some money. She's just chilling. She finally decides to, order a pizza or whatever. So they show Megan. Megan's driving back, and then she just like stops to light a cigarette for Megan. I don't know why you stopping to light a cigarette. Like, just drive and light the cigarette. But she stopped, pulled off the side of the road to light the cigarette, and all of a sudden this dude pop up out of nowhere. Like, you need a light? Like, boy, talking about you need a light. Where you come from? Megan was like, she was like, where you come from? Like out of nowhere? Was you hiding something? He was just looking like offering the light. So he gives her a light. She lights a cigarette up. Then he was like, oh, so you're not the babysitter? And she's like, nah, I ain't the babysitter. Bow, just blast her. Man, I was so mad when that happened, when he just peeled her wig back. Like, come on, man, that's Megan. Like, she was still to this day, it bothers me that he took Megan out like that. So he kills her, takes the car, does whatever with it. They go back to the house, show Samantha, she's chilling. She hearing noises in the house. I'm like, Samantha was doing some bonehead stuff, because first of all, I'd be in that house turning on every light in the house. They had too many little hallways, too many stairs. Like, what kind of house is this? It's a damn labyrinth up in here. Like, what are we doing? She hearing noises. I'm hearing, like, she hearing footsteps. I'm hearing footsteps. I'm looking around my damn place. Like, is somebody walking around my house? Because I'm hearing footsteps too. She's hearing something upstairs. She starts checking up upstairs, and then, like I said, she ordered that pizza. Here comes the bell rings, and she runs downstairs and gets the pizza, grabs the pizza, pays for it, and then she just eating the pizza. And then come to find out, it's the dude that killed Megan was the one that delivered the pizza. Like, did you kill the pizza man too? Like, come on, man, you killing everybody. Motherfuckers can't just work and and deliver pizza, go back. So all of a sudden Megan eats the pizza. She's eating some pizza, she's chilling. All of a sudden she just starts getting like woozy and stuff like that. This dude done poisoned the damn pizza. So Samantha starts stumbling all over the house, and then she falls out. So earlier she's about to go in this room. This is before the pizza comes. She about to go in this room because she hearing these noises, and in the room there's a damn pentagram, some damn devil worshiping shit. There's a whole damn family dead, pinned to the damn floor. She passes out for the damn poison pizza, and then she wake up, now she in the damn pentagram. Now she tied up, and also you see this little demon, probably was grandma that you should have met the first time when you walked in that door. She pinned up to the ground, and here pop up damn Mr. and Mrs. Omen in the damn robes, and here Mr. Omen, who are looking like Obi-Wan, and then they do this ritual, this demon thing, whatever, cuts herself, makes Samantha drink this blood, and all of a sudden she just spit the blood out. Somehow, some way, she was able to get out of there. Then here come Victor, little cornball ass, chasing her down, and I'm like, man, get get him. Because, I mean, then you done killed Megan. You done killed the pizza man. You got to go. So Victor is chasing, I mean, there is like 3 or 4 different flights of steps. They go in different directions. I'm like, what kind of house is this? He's chasing Megan. Megan turned around, boom, stabs old boy in the eye. He acting like a little punk. Boy, that's what you get. Then this fool gonna come out of nowhere with a gun and shoot her. Come on, man, you a punk. She fought around. I guess he go to try to finish off. Samantha still got the knife in her hand, dummy. She come by and just slice his neck. He in there. Then she take off. She made a small mistake. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's a small mistake. I would have picked the gun up and then I would have made my way to my hiding spot. She go hiding. Then here comes the mom up there looking at, oh, you killed my son. All y'all got to go. Comes in there and then she gonna show her true colors, take her damn wig off. This chick, she damn near bald. And then she just leaves. She just like, this, it is what it is. They must have impregnated her with with Damien or something, because she on the ground seeing things, moaning and groaning, flashing all these visuals popping up in her head when she's trying to call the police and do everything. And all of a sudden, Mrs. Ullman, she looking out the window talking to the damn moon and shit. I'm like, okay, you slipping, because Samantha's on the floor, still alive. Samantha, you know, use that damn noggin, takes that knife while you distracted, stabbed her in the back. She gone. Here come Mr. Ullman. He gets him some. And then Megan's running out the house and she's trying to figure out where to go. She's just running and Mr. Ullman's chasing after her. They're in the graveyard or something like that. They're in some kind of graveyard. He's just like, embrace it, let it be. And you're gonna be carrying on this whatever damn Damien or whoever the hell y'all impregnated her with, and it's just what it is. And Samantha was like, oh really? Because at this point she got the gun and she points at him. She's like, go ahead, kill me, I'm just a messenger, you do what you gotta do. So she turns the gun on herself, boom, blasts herself. The next scene is she's in the hospital and she survived. So she's impregnated. They gonna say, a little one survived too. Like the little one, you talking about Damien? Yeah, Damien in there, y'all know nothing about that. And she survived. Maybe this is the origin of the Omen, even though there's an actual Omen origin. It's pretty damn similar. We're gonna talk about that later. My thing is, did she get out the hospital in time to make that damn rent payment? I'm just gonna give you something.